You are now entering the world of Musings of a Geek podcast network. Stay geeky, my friends.
Test your level, sir.
Oh, what? Huh?
Puerto Rican rum over here. Get your shit together.
See? What's up? Hey, you shut up, man. I'm talking.
Scoot a little closer to the thing.
Morning,
Jesus.
Yeah,
I'm about to
there
start
you go.
deep throating this mic. What the hell?
And
Right.
and personally, I can't fucking wait.
What do you want me to get?
Can we get some lube out here, please? Lube up.
Lube up.
Listen up.
Listen up and
Bring on
the antibiotics.
It's time.
It's time for
Wait. What the fuck's the name of that show again?
How to swallow?
What the
How to swallow?
what the hell does that even mean?
How do you feel about anal?
the program you are about to hear is long, thick, and hard to swallow. Consider yourself warned.
Holy shit.
Now, your host, J. Motherfucking Bidwell.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Thanks, Timmy. Welcome, everybody, to episode 104 of Hard to Swallow. I am Jay Bidwell, sitting here today with a first-time guest. I'll let you say whatever fucking name you want to go by, because sometimes people don't want the real name out there.
AP.
AP, what's up, little bitch?
Little bit.
Are you, get off. Okay, you gotta get off the fucking phone.
Yeah, really? Now you want to get on the phone?
Is he already over here tweeting like, oh my god, I got a microphone in front of me?
MJ, LOL.
I don't even know what's fucking happening right now. Are you a little intimidated right now?
A little.
So what's an average day in AP's life?
Huh?
What's an average day in your life like? Get up, you masturbate, wash it off, and then what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, fuck you. And our other guest we have today, returning the always humorous and very small peen-eyed Mad Pappi.
Yeah.
What's
Wait,
up?
What? Wait, what?
What's up, buddy?
That's some bullshit.
This show was going to come at you live from a benefit dinner for a very special young lady who's going through some issues. We're trying to raise money, but now we're kind of at the after party because there was too many children present. We didn't want to scare anybody away.
Yeah.
You said yourself that is it your niece? I'm gonna try to say it right. Ricky Aaliyah Rose Daypre.
Correct.
She
Wow.
did he say correct, dickhead? Like what the?
We're
What kind of show are we doing here? Where I got the audience already hounding us.
We're very impressed by that. I think everybody in the house is like, wow.
Anybody who did not show up today for the benefit, you're kind of a douchebag. And yeah. Now I do want to know: is there some place? Get a hold of me anyway. But I want to know: is there some place where they can send donations if they couldn't make it today?
Yes.
All right, hop on this microphone real quick. Go. You got to add. You want to send it in the mail then?
Yep, send it to 5058.
Get a little closer for me.
5058 Vale Avenue, Allendale, Michigan, 49401. Mary and Stephen Osmolinski.
And any little bit helps. Don't think that you got to send $100 check because
Anything will help at this point. Anything.
Spell the
The
name?
name is spelled OSMOLINSKI, and anything will help at this point.
anybody who's ever had a hospital
Road
visit
ahead.
or any kind of condition that way, you know that shit ain't cheap. So help do some good for a change. Here at Hard to Swallow, we want to help as well as hurt.
This is true. And think of it like this. Even just a beer at the bar. Send
Yeah.
one beer's worth.
Yeah.
Send one beer's worth.
Yeah.
That'll help. Help. And if you're a big drinker, send 2 beers worth. And a shot. You know.
Yeah, you exactly. $4 times however many fucking assholes listen to the show. That could add up
That can add up fast.
real fucking quick. On today's show, later on, we're going to be hearing another interview from one of the stars of the new horror film, Haunting of Cell Block 11. If you have not watched it, make sure you check it out on demand now. It's fucking awesome. But we're going to be talking to John Zderko. And the dude, just check out his IMDb. You'll see all kinds of cool shit this motherfucker has done. I also need to remind you that if you want to find some awesome shirts, one, you give your brother's information here. I'm wearing one of your brother's shirts right now that he made for me.
You could.
Yay!
Hey.
You can contact my bro at 773-0484 or on Facebook at Artist JP Picasso or Artist JP Street Team or Artist JP.
He's on a little bit of everything. I see he's got some YouTube videos up and shit. He's doing all kinds of stuff on Facebook. So yeah, Artist JP, look him up. I'm wearing his shirt right.
Facebook, Twitter,
fucking
Instagram.
Now. Does it look sexy?
Yeah.
You like sexy?
But not on you. But the shirt is friggin' awesome.
So you'd rather I take it off then?
Take it off, baby. Do that shit. Get some ice cubes up in here.
Also, we have some official show shirts coming at you from Dynamite Shirts. You can find them at facebook.com/Dynamite Shirts. If you need help finding their official website, it's on our page at jbidwell.com. You can find some lovely advertising for them. Trivia lovers, tune into our last show. I put up a trivia question from episode 103, and you can win digital copies of Batman The Dark Knight Returns as well as Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Way back. How old were you when that fucking movie came out?
Wow, that was like, what, 77?
But all you got to do is answer this question from episode 103, where we had guest John Means last week. The question is, according to the guest John Means, what does he say are his two, quote, favorite smells together? You might remember, but
I was here.
Go to the news section of jbidwell.com. You'll find more details on how to enter that contest, win all kinds of free digital crap that you're probably never going to watch, but oh well. It's fucking Batman and Indiana Jones. Even if you never use it, it's fucking free. Who gives a shit? This is America, people.
Okay, we got a question.
We go, shoot.
When is this house haunting going to be? Because we have some people that want to go with you.
I know. I'm going to talk to you about that. We're setting it up. We're just waiting on a psychic. So if you got a psychic who can help us out with that shit.
Here in the house.
I'm sensitive, and
Yeah.
I know when they're there.
I don't mean sexually sensitive. I mean like
I was about to
I need
see what happened.
I need a medium.
I've had many encounters with ghosts, and I
Ooh.
would love to do it because
Yeah?
I know when they're there, and they know that I know they're there.
Good.
so-
You're coming along for our live show from. You're not going to freak out on me, are you?
Oh, not at
Okay,
all.
good. I've talked to you a few times about the paranormal shit, so.
I got videos and everything of things that happen in houses that I lived in. Yeah, I would love to do it. On it.
Cool. You are involved. So you better not back out on me last second if we agree to this.
On it all the way.
I'm gonna be like, it's a Tuesday night at 3 a.m. You're gonna be like,
I
fuck,
can't do
I
that.
can't do this shit.
I have-
Also, if you want to take part in today's show, don't forget you can always call us, and Mad Pappi loves the number 651-321 twat. That's not an easy number to
We
forget.
didn't make that up.
You're
It's
gonna-
true.
My name's Black.
No, you on the twat. There's a difference, foreigner. By the way, I loved your album. So how the fuck is everybody today? Anything exciting you've learned this week?
Not really.
Nah, nothing at all.
Any short and curlies coming in for you, sir?
Nah.
Don't say no. He's like, no, I'm bare bottom as a motherfucker. I learned something very interesting this week that blew my mind. Have you ever heard of a breatharian? Is anybody familiar with this new movement that's apparently sweeping the nation and the world?
Idea. No idea.
So these fuckers, they think that you can survive without food and water altogether and live purely off prana. Not piranha. Don't get carried away on me now. Prana, P-R-A-N-A, is a Sanskrit word that translates to life air or life force.
All right, how many of these people have passed out so far?
You've not heard of this. Have you tried? Is this one of those fad diets you tried in the 80s?
I've done it.
She saw the infomercial last night.
Back in the 60s, I was there.
I'm not sure I could do this diet. How much alcohol is in prana, I wonder? As I sip my whiskey.
I don't know about that. That sounds pretty dangerous. I would love to see somebody try to do this, though.
So, the foremost breatharian, Jasmuheen, formerly known... So they're one of those assholes like, hey, no, my Earth name is Jasmuheen. But formerly known as Ellen Grieve, is credited with starting today's breatharian movement. Her prana program advises followers to convert to breatharianism gradually. First, she says, become a vegetarian, then become a vegan, move to raw foods, then fruits, then liquids, and finally, prana. You replace physical food with air and light, as well as metaphysical nourishment. Jasmuheen claims she's lived for years without nourishment.
Yeah,
I call bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit.
But, as you say, it is very dangerous because breatharianism has taken the lives of many of its followers.
Darwin Award winners.
That's exactly what I was like. This is like natural selection at its best.
That's fine.
First was Jersey Shore. Now, people are eating air.
That's it, baby. Get the extra large meal for yourself. You can afford it.
Verity Lynn, I hope that's her breatharian name. Verity. A 49-year-old woman was found dead in a remote part of Scotland. Like they say it like it's part of the story.
Isn't all of Scotland remote? I mean, really?
Wearing a kilt over her head and covered in blood, she must have died from breatharianism. Oh. After attempting the diet, Timo Dejin, a kindergarten teacher, tried the breatharian plan and slipped into a coma only to die a short while later. You think?
Yeah, it's called starvation.
Lanny Morris kept a diary throughout her time as a breatharian. The mother of 9 died with symptoms of pneumonia, severe dehydration, kidney failure, and the effects of a severe stroke.
No, I gotta say something. For all you people out there who are really going to try this, at least make some demands. That way they'll confuse it with a hunger strike, and somebody might actually get something out of this.
That's true.
Because that's pretty much what you're doing. You're doing a free hunger strike, stupid.
You
gotta do this for a reason.
The only difference is they're not chaining themselves to a tree or...
whatever, Say, I want, whatever for your neighborhood. Get your kids something. Get something out of this. Because you're just going to die, dumbass.
This woman died under the care of 2 breatharians. So they're like looking out for her, like, no, trust me, this shit works.
Bullshit.
Next thing you know, we didn't know she was dead until it was too late.
We thought she was just napping for the last 4 days.
She was isolated from her family and friends and had the understanding that she would be given orange juice after 1 week and nothing more for 2 more weeks. According to her diary, she dreamed of food nightly.
Of course she did. She's like a man in prison dreaming about naked women. Yes, they do that.
They don't got to dream about naked women with all the naked men around. She lost the use of her legs, became incontinent, and began coughing up black, sticky fluid.
That's
you out cheating again, bro.
It's not yellow?
Anawat's out there cheating again. That black tie jizz coming up.
Wow.
No more.
Like you thought the Atkins diet was bad. Try this shit.
You love your long time.
No, I'm not trying that at all. I like cheeseburgers way too much.
The only good thing about it being a breatharian is you can still eat 90% of the bag of chips because it's fucking air.
Yeah, just inhale it.
Yeah.
Right.
But don't do it with the microwave popcorn because that'll kill you too.
What do you hoover a kernel up? You'll choke to death.
Bullshit. No, there's apparently some chemical in microwave popcorn that'll kill you. It'll give you a lung condition and kill you.
Who thinks they want to join me in like shooting a commercial outside the Breatharian Institute of America?
I will.
That would be fucking awesome, wouldn't it?
I will.
I'm not messing with anybody crazy enough to believe you can live without sustenance.
So much food for only $5 a foot, and you're over here fucking sucking fumes.
Oh, or we can show with like buckets of KFC and Taco Bell and just sit out front of the lawn and have a picnic.
We can open a Breatharian restaurant. It'd be like very low overhead costs. You don't got to buy any food. You can just buy spray paint, relabel it.
Like bowls of imaginary soup.
Only the purest life air for our customers.
Damn
right. Why is my throat pink? Don't fucking worry about it, bro.
All right, it's part of the process.
What would make you go on a diet like this?
Nothing.
Is there?
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. The same thing as Islam, maybe the tourist thing, 72 virgins. Maybe.
Well, that I can get behind. I haven't.
See?
Like I always say,
most men can. Most men
I'm 27. I have not found one virgin.
You know.
So if they promise me, 72.
I've been fishing. I see what I can catch. Let's do this.
What about you, sir? What would make you desperate enough to go on an all-air diet?
Same thing he said, nothing.
He's like, fuck your question, bro. Your question's fucking stupid.
Dude, are you stupid? Is you not here to man? Nothing.
And while we're on the subject of air huffing and gas, did you read about this recent study that came out of the University of Exeter in England? You're like, I do visit their website frequently.
I visit their website a lot. Not in the past week. I've been busy. No.
Okay, so according to a new study, smelling farts could prevent disease and even cancer.
Okay, screw that.
So,
give me the disease.
I always wondered why all my exes were healthy as a horse.
Maybe that's why dogs don't get cancer very often.
Because they're always down below?
Sniffing each other's basses all day.
That could be, actually. That's kind of sexy. Not to mention, I Dutch oven my pug once a day. Oh, my God.
Dutch ovens, don't even get me started.
I'm here.
You can melt chocolate when I create one.
That's the most kill human being.
Roadkill? I'm roadkill?
It's the part from the cow.
You would know, sir.
You sniff cow farts?
That's why I'm grateful you're way over there.
That's carbon dioxide from the gas. From
Yeah,
the
carbon dioxide is bad for you.
From the cow part. That's why if they have million cow in the state.
It's a mirroring cow.
Can we get a translator on the show?
Apparently he sniffs cow farts.
Hey, you're his son. Can you help us with that? What the fuck did he just say to me? I think he said something about my mother.
The words made sense, but the context didn't.
You know what's
I
good?
understood the words,
What's
but
apparently
what the
good
fuck
for
do you
you in
mean
the
by that?
fart
That's why I heard the
is
other day.
hydrogen sulfide. Hydrogen sulfide, which your body produces when you're digesting your num-nums, helps prevent mitochondria damage. While harmful in large doses, the study suggests that a whiff here and there has the power to reduce risks of cancer, strokes, heart attacks, arthritis, and even dementia. Who wants to go by Spectrum tomorrow? We can go help some people.
Can we just, get a humidifier, put a little dab in there, and let it, we can all smell it, but not have to be a fart?
I'm going to go stop by the Children's Hospital. I'm here to help.
No. Elevator.
Ooh.
And as you get out when they're covering their nose, you're all welcome.
They just shed the oxygen tank and start walking
Like,
freely.
No, you thank me for that. You thank me now. I might have just cured cancer.
They're going to wish that after you fart in their mouth, they haven't cured their dementia. I wish I could forget this shit.
I can taste it.
If you were dying of cancer and chemo was not working and they were like, the only way you're gonna live is to fucking sniff somebody's butt blasts for the rest of your days.
That'll work. She gotta be pretty hot though. I'll be able to work something out here. I mean, it's death or a hot chick's ass.
He doesn't want the woman sitting at the end of the bar huffing the pretzels all
Not
evening.
her, no.
The swampy beer ass.
Cornwall Bally over there.
He's like, J-Lo, can you come shit in my face?
Yeah. Wait, what?
That
No.
would be wonderful.
Wait, what? No.
Professors behind the study are saying that this could hold the key to future therapies.
What's this gonna evolve into? A gas mac, a hose, and a suction cup? So you either, all right, baby, let her rip. I'm ready for my treatment.
That'd be so. Didn't they do that on Jackass? Wasn't there an episode of Jackass where they put the gas mask over a dude and farted into a tube and shit?
And
he vomited, didn't he?
Hell yeah.
He's finally on. He's like, yes, I do recall that episode.
And he's smiling. Now you're talking his language.
Didn't the dude vomit from the shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds like a wonderful
Yeah, I
therapy.
ain't doing that.
I'm gonna go give it a try. Can you imagine if you were a breatharian and had cancer? You'd be like, fuck, now I gotta huff farts
Great,
forever.
this works. I can only get health stuff anyways. I have found the ultimate balance. No cancer, and this works with my diet. Shit.
I'm sure that Angelina Jones have said, yeah, go to bed with me. You read and you talk and you bang me. I bet you can do it good on that.
I will
I
translate.
don't want to bang you. I don't.
No, I'm talking
What
about
is-
Angelina Jones.
He said Angelina Jolie wants to go to bed with you. You'd have.
Oh,
He said Angelina
Yo, but
Jones.
he's like,
I was like, wait, is he pimping his daughter out right now? Like, what the fuck? It's like, that's awkward. This ain't Thailand, bro.
Pretty
We
sure
don't do
that's
that here. With that, we're going to toss over to our interview with John Zderko. But stick around afterwards because we're going to talk dinosaur poaching.
I'm for it.
Don't poach dinosaurs, kids.
Wait, do you
It's
mean
not
boil
nice.
or kill them without a license? But we'll talk about it.
And a woman who received a selfie from hell.
I've seen
Dum, dum, dum.
Is there anyone here with us?
I definitely heard that.
Our track record hasn't been that great lately, so hopefully the spirits are really active tonight.
The ratings are slipping.
We can't schedule paranormal activity.
The show is called Ghost Sightings. Not ghost sounds. Not ghosts that we kind of think are there. Ghost sightings.
We need apparitional evidence on tape.
There's a man here to see you.
What does he want?
Says he has haunted property.
Most of the time, these things are harmless.
What is the location exactly?
An abandoned prison.
Oh, far out.
They should have torn it down a long time ago.
Haunting of Cell Block 11, now available on demand. Our next guest is one of the stars of the new film, Haunting of Cell Block 11. Please welcome John Zderko. Can you hear them? The whole 6 people in the audience?
What? Oh, yeah. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it, really.
How the hell are you, buddy?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Looking forward to the 3-day weekend, like I'm sure a lot of people are, so life's good.
Big fourth plans?
I think barbecue with the family, and then I live out in L.A., so I'm going to head down to the beach for the fireworks.
There you go. Yeah. All right, man. So you started acting way late in life. Now, what sparked your interest so late?
Yeah, I was a corporate guy for upwards of about 20 years, and, I always loved movies, and one time I just said, I'm going to take a class, so I signed up for a class at UCLA, loved it, signed up for a second one, loved that. And then I found a little theater to study out of, and the bug bit me hard. And then eventually, I think it was the end of 2005, left my corporate life behind, and I've been pursuing this professionally ever since.
Your former colleagues must be confused as shit, huh?
Yeah, it's good, man. You know what's really cool is I got some great friends I go back, now 20-some years with. And like I was just talking to a buddy about an hour ago, and he's going to set up an outside screen and do a big screening of Haunting next weekend in his backyard.
No shit.
And it's going to be all my friends from my corporate life. So they're so cool because I think they get, there's a difference between what you do to make money, and maybe, a lot of these guys have families, and, they have to be responsible for their families, but all of them have some kind of like little itch, you know what I mean? They have something that they've always kind of loved doing. Mm-hmm. And so the fact that I've kind of pursued mine professionally, they root hard for me, and it's really great. I have a great support group out here. So.
Yeah, they can live vicariously through you without taking all the fucking risk themselves.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, the am I going to make rent this month? That's not on their agenda, but it's on mine. You know what I'm saying?
So you've worked on some pretty high-profile television shows. I see. Any crazy celebrity encounters that stand out for you?
I did I'll tell you some people who I love. I did a Criminal Minds a couple of years ago, and I don't know if there's folks out there who watch the show Shameless, but Shanola Hampton, who plays the bartender, Emmy Rossum's character's best friend on Shameless.
Okay.
Super hot, first of all, but just the nicest lady you could ever meet, and I've run into her a couple times since then. She's just one of those people that when you see her, it just lights up the room. So she was great. Joe Mantegna on Criminal Minds was great. He was a total gentleman. They took great care of us. I did a Mentalist, where I got the opportunity to work with Malcolm McDowell.
Nice.
Which was just insane. I mean, this is the guy from Clockwork Orange,
Yep,
the guy from Cat People, which I love, which is kind of a quirky old sort of horror movie. And he was exactly how I imagined he would be. He's like probably, I guess, in his 60s now. But he's like totally like a rascal, like kind of like zipping around set, and just kind of has like a twinkle in his eye still. He was a great guy to work with.
I've seen it on the bloopers for Rob Zombie's Halloween. Horrible fucking film, but he's hilarious in the damn bloopers.
I got a funny story about that too. In the Rob Zombie Halloween movie, my acting coach actually plays one of the cops.
Oh, really?
Who gets killed towards the end of that movie. And if you watch the movie back, my acting coach didn't want to be like gooped up with blood, and so because he directs as well, my acting coach suggested that they kill him. So he's stabbed through the frosted glass door,
Oh, right.
And
Yep.
it's shot from inside where the knife goes, and all you see is like the shadow of the head getting stabbed and sliding down to the ground.
Yep.
So that was my acting coach. He was working with one of the Arquette brothers on that. I think it was oh gosh, I can't remember. Not David, the other one that acts. I can't remember his name.
Okay, we could name off 50 Arquette brothers, couldn't we?
The whole family, brothers and sisters, right? I mean,
and some of them go back and forth.
I'll leave that one alone, man.
Yeah. So you mentioned, of course, Criminal Minds, and I have a neighbor woman who would kill me if I didn't ask you about your experience on that show, because she's on this podcast quite often, and that's all she fucking wants to talk about is, oh my god, there was this crazy episode of Criminal Minds, and this guy was eating dicks. Like, what the fuck? How was your experience on that show?
Well, in mine, it was great. Everybody in that show was great. The character that I played was kind of like a very, like, blue jeans and sweater suburban guy who's into like weird BDSM stuff and keeps his wife in a dungeon in the basement.
That's hot already.
So, yeah, it was, and I ended up getting arrested and roughed up and taken away in handcuffs. So that's all kind of fun, But they built this amazing set on one of the sound stages in LA where they shoot a lot of the interior stuff. And it was the basement of our home, which is like the dungeon where my wife stays. And they had this like amazing state of the art BDSM equipment, I guess, like these, like beautiful like craftsmanship, these amazing like leather hoods and a steck swing and all this stuff. And it was funny because on the call sheet when we worked in that location that day, they put like in big bold letters, "Do not touch any of these. These are all borrowed props and stuff like that from other companies. We cannot break this stuff. We cannot damage this stuff." But you walk down this little staircase and it's just all red and black. And it was just like it was rad. It was totally rad. It was great.
That seems like a good role to bring in some method acting. You're like, I'm going to try this shit at home, so I know what I'm in for.
It's funny because it's the kind of stuff like, I mean, I'm a pretty nice guy, in everyday life and stuff like that. But that's what playing bad guys that kind of sneak up on people. That's fun stuff. You know what I mean? It's like if I'm playing the kindly psychologist or something like that, that's fine. But when you get to kind of explore your darker side, because we all have one, right?
Absolutely.
That's kind of the fun stuff to do a lot of times. I'm an 80s kid, right? So like there's an old Excess song called The Devil Inside, right? Mm-hmm. And one of the lyrics is, every single one of us has the devil inside. And I believe that. We all have that darkness in us, and we all have the lightness in us. So it's just a matter of, it's a twofold thing. It's acknowledging that that's there, and then the other thing is you can't judge that character and say, oh, he's a bad guy. You have to justify a way in your own mind that person is justified in what he does. Like if he's a serial killer, well, he's a serial killer, and he's got a perfectly justified reason in his own mind why he does that. Because if you judge that person negatively from the outside, then you can't really get inside their skin from the inside, if that makes sense.
That does make
sense. I'm not getting too artsy-fartsy actory on you here. But
I've not heard the song. Yeah, I have seen the adult film, The Devil Inside. It was not as sexy as one might think. Of course, you're here to talk about... You don't want to. You'll cry blood for weeks. Of course, you're here to talk Haunting of Cell Block 11, which is available on demand now. Did you enjoy doing this film? Do you enjoy horror films?
I do. It was funny because ours is it's kind of like horror bordered with kind of a paranormal thriller.
Yeah.
And our writer-director, I don't know if you talked to Andy, but he has a great affection for those paranormal shows like Ghost Hunters and things like that.
We did talk about that in his interview.
Kind of like, yes, the movie is what happens if one of those TV crews that are doing a TV show runs into the real thing, and we shot in this the most amazing location ever, Missouri State Penitentiary, which was opened in 1836.
It looks fucking phenomenal. That place is a character itself.
Oh, and absolutely. I mean, you walk into some of these cell blocks and you see like 3 different colors of paint on the wall. It's like all kind of peeling away, and it's like an art department would be spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to make some place look like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no shit.
And we're the real place. And it's a huge tourist location, and one of the big things that we do there is ghost tours. So it's like, you walk in that place, and we were there for just about 2 weeks, in the dead of winter, froze our butts off. But you just just being in that environment kind of makes it creepy to start with, and then you add the layers of, okay, there are these paranormal entities that are out there, terrorizing this group of people, and I think it's a great story. I think it's a great group of characters and people that did it, and then you throw it in that location, and just it looks so cool, I think.
Of course, I have to ask, because I asked everybody, did you have any paranormal experiences, or are you a believer in that?
I am a believer that they exist. I didn't have any when I was there. It was funny, though. I would actually, there's a couple times. I remember one time Charlie and Jeff were shooting a scene on Death Row. And I wasn't in the scene, but I wanted to kind of go watch them work. And so I was watching it being shot, and then I was heading back to base camp by myself. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. And walking from Death Row back to where our base camp was by myself, I was literally having a conversation. I'm like, okay, I'm assuming that there are spirit entities here. I said, I just want you to know, I mean you no harm. It's all good. We're just here shooting a movie. We'll be gone in a few more days, and then let you have your place back. Yeah, and it was like, and I mean, I know that hearing that it sounds ridiculous, but when you're walking through that stuff, man, it's like, hey,
You're in there. You're like, all right, guys, you don't fuck with me, and I promise next week I'll come back with bitches and beer.
Exactly. I was like, I do not want to piss them off. So, and now, a couple of our PAs had an episode, an event, whatever, where. Because this is another thing that was cool is our dressing rooms when we were on set were prison cells.
Yeah, I heard that.
So, I mean, we didn't have trailers and all that stuff. I mean, my dressing room was literally a prison cell.
Hey, they got you into character real quick, didn't it?
Oh, I tell you what, I was in there for one thing only. That was to change wardrobe, change from my regular clothes to my wardrobe and back again, because it creeps me out to be in there. I mean, you sit on that bed. Although the one point, and I'm not giving away too much of the movie, but there's a point at which, my character's the guy that can sense the evil spirits around him, and at one point it's become embodied by a former prisoner of the penitentiary. And so when I was getting ready to shoot that stuff, I just sat on the little cot in that cell, and man, you spend 5 minutes there, by yourself, just quiet. And if that doesn't get you in the right frame of mind to play a guy who was in there 50 years earlier, nothing will,
They call you to set. They're like, why are you crying, John? No, nothing, no reason.
I know. I'm scared. Daddy, I need a blanket.
Andrew told me that they went all out on you. They ended up giving you black contacts and full facial prosthetics. How'd that shit work?
Oh, yeah. They did what they call a life cast. Where
Yep.
They did. I mean, my whole head was covered with plaster of Paris with 2 little nose holes. It looked like a beehive on my head.
Did you have a panic attack? I always feel like I would have a fucking panic attack in there.
No, you know what? It's funny. It was like the ultimate test of your Zen capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
Because they had it on me for about 25 to 30 minutes.
Oh God!
And I can kind of hear them saying "John, are you okay?" But it's all muffled because my ears are covered as well. And all you can do is sit there and just kind of breathe. Because you don't know how long has passed by. You can't see a watch or anything.
Right.
But there's a bunch of people around you that they're not going to let anything happen. But the work that came out of it, I mean, the guy that designed the makeup effects for me is an Oscar-winning guy. His name is Barney Berman.
Barney Berman, yeah.
Producers.
Yep.
Yeah, won the Oscar for the Star Trek reboot a few years ago. The J.J. Abrams one. Works on Grimm. He does all the creatures and the characters for the TV show Grimm.
Yeah, he's got an endless list of credits.
Yeah, and so the stuff that they created out of that was amazing. But the scleral lenses, the full-size black contacts. At one point we're filming up on a little catwalk in the prison, a 3rd-story catwalk. And first of all, I wear contacts in real life,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm super nearsighted, so I had to take my own contacts out to put these lenses in. And they only have a tiny, tiny pinhole that you can see out of because they want all of obviously the white of your eye and the iris of your eye to be black.
Right.
So you have no peripheral vision whatsoever. And I'm already nearsighted, and so I'm up on this really narrow catwalk on the 3rd story of this prison. It's like, man, this is intense. I mean, it looks great, and everybody was so professional to help me do and stuff like that. So it wasn't that big a deal. I mean, it was burdensome, but it was also a lot of fun. But when you're up there, it kind of freaks you out. But then when you see the end result, it's like, man, it looks so cool. It's totally worth it, Totally worth it.
Like I said, the movie's on demand now, and everybody needs to check it out, because I fucking love independent films. I love anything that's not a fucking Marvel superhero. I'm sick of seeing that same old shit. And who doesn't love who doesn't love a good old ghost story?
Yeah, and we watched it. We actually got together, and the cast and some of the crew got together yesterday at Andy's house, and we watched it on Vudu, which is one of the places where you can get the movie.
Yep.
And it looked great, on a night, on a flat screen TV. It looks great, sounds great, and especially for like 4th of July weekend, it's like put in a popcorn movie. Get your girlfriend to jump in your lap. You know what I mean?
She don't want to touch you on a regular day. If you pop in a scary movie, she might cuddle a little bit closer.
You got to put a scary. If you got to put a scary movie on for her to sit closer to you, then so be it.
Anything over the horizon we should look for you in, buddy?
No, I do have a website that's out, or a web series that's out on YouTube that people can check out. It's called Dark Forest, and Forest is with 2 R's.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's written and created by a buddy of mine named Dan Kennedy, who's actually on vacation in the UK right now. But his character is an inept hitman, and I play his mentor/trainer. So it's kind of violent, it's kind of bloody, and it's kind of like darkly comedic.
Nice.
So if you want to check that out, it's Dark Forest, Forrest. That's on YouTube. We've got our 6th episode in post-production right now, and they're about 5 minutes long, so a quick watch, and it's fun. It's a fun little show.
Awesome, dude. Are you a Twitter guy? You want to give out your Twitter or anything like that?
I am a Twitter. I'm a newbie to a Twitter because I'm like a little bit long in the tooth, I think, for the Twitterverse. But yeah, my Twitter handle, is that how you say it? It's just my name, John Zderko. It's JOHN, Z as in zebra, D as in David, ERKO. And I have made a commitment to start tweeting more. So if people want to come and follow me, we'll have some fun stuff out there for you. I
appreciate you talking with me today. Everybody check out Haunting of Cell Block 11 on demand now. The movie is fucking awesome, and you, sir, are fucking awesome. So keep up the good work, and I appreciate it very much.
John.
You're very welcome.
All right, take care.
Take care, bud.
Bye.
Hey, this is Neil from the Dark Angels and Pretty Freaks podcast. Join me and Annalise every week as we let you into our crazy lives and share what's on our minds. So take a break from your busy day and laugh with us, or bring us along in the car and let us help you kill your commute. You can find us at www.darkangelsandprettyfreaks.com. Thank you so much.
So, are you familiar with online shaming?
No.
Did you see the photo that was going around this week of Steven Spielberg from the set of Jurassic Park?
Yeah. And people think it's real?
People saw this photo that a man posted. Let me find the quote. With the Triceratops that was like ill in the movie, if you've seen Jurassic Park. With the quote saying, "Disgraceful photo of recreational hunter happily posing next to a Triceratops he just slaughtered." Now, how old are you?
14.
Are you aware that Triceratops no longer exist?
Yeah.
Would you hope that anybody who goes to school on a regular basis, actually anybody who can access the internet where this photo may have been posted, would know this as well?
Yeah.
So, he says, "Please share so the world can name and shame this despicable man." Well, it fucking happened. People saw this photo and freaked the fuck out. They started posting things like, "Steven Spielberg has absolutely no respect for animals," one person wrote.
Of course. You know.
I'm sorry? Posing in front of this poor dead animal like that. Barbaric. It's a fucking dinosaur, you dumb cunt.
Couldn't have said it any better right there. There you go.
Everything can be summed up in that one word. Not barbaric.
No.
Cunt.
Not barbaric.
Cunt. Like, OMG. I think your sister actually wrote this one. Like, OMG. How could you kill an innocent creature like that? What did it ever do to you?
Arrow.
She said, like, what is wrong with you?
Did somebody let Astro in here? What the hell just happened?
I'm a person, I say like in a lot of sentences, but when I'm writing something, I know to leave like out. Like, what are you doing?
Like really?
I'm not gonna text you like, that's stupid. Like, what? One day we realize that we are killing all animals on this planet, and we need them to survive. That's not even insightful. Like, we need them to survive.
See, but it's a good thing that this happens, though, because, you always ask yourself, how do these stupid laws get passed? Who the hell's voting for this? We found them. And we found a way to keep finding them. Now if we could just do something about it.
Here in Michigan, Snyder's already putting an end to dinosaur poaching, I'm sure.
Oh, snap.
That bill's being written right now, being passed up to all the proper channels.
That's why I told my neighbor, keep animal out of my yard before I cook them.
What?
We do have a Thailander in the audience who enjoys eating dog. What is your favorite? Is it poodle?
Cat.
Does cat have more meat than most dog? What do you use the fur? You don't waste the fur, I hope.
No comment. It's just secret. Asian secret, I guess.
Ancient Chinese secret.
Secrets of the Oriental. The Anawat Palamundri story.
It's galaxy.
Let me write a foreword for you. Meow.
Oh, snap. A sound never heard in that house.
The index is simply different animals. You turn to the pages as recipes.
Ooh, that looks delicious.
What the hell is rat chowder? What a sad, disgusting scene. A wry smile on his face while this once proud mother animal breathes its last breath, leaving the babies cowering in the brush to slowly, painfully stop. Okay, someone took time to write this out. Yeah. So they couldn't take the time to Google a fucking Triceratops? Well, where do you even think this exists?
Okay, wait. I got to stop you there because you didn't think this through either. They don't know that dinosaurs are extinct. Google may be an issue. Google may be a motherfucking issue.
I really need to know, why the fuck do we have public school and why the fuck is it mandatory if this kind of simple shit is not being taught?
Exactly. I mean,
or they're just too high to take it in. I don't know.
Really, where the hell did you grow up?
Detroit.
Because yeah, we done killed all them around here. There ain't no more Triceratops in my hood.
Yeah, but Anawat dropped out at 6 Mile.
4.5 miles.
We're too close to the hood. I'm out.
Where's our ghost fan? I need her in for this one. What the fuck?
Left.
Where's Kathy at? We need her for this one.
She's outside.
Kathy, get your bitch ass! That window's closed. Fuck. I'm yelling out a closed window. I went to that same school as the dinosaur kids. Our last story for the show. A Romanian woman has claimed she received a selfie from her dead grandmother in hell.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yes, please. That's something she can actually explain to you. I don't know if you'll comprehend it, but a selfie is when I take my cell phone and I go, "Oh my god, I look so fucking fabulous today."
Hash brown selfie.
I'm in front of a mirror.
Selfies for days.
Is that a real hashtag? Is that what the kids are using these days? Selfies for days? Yeah. Oh my god. Have you seen the selfie bloopers online where you see a girl will be in the mirror looking all hot, ready to go to the club, and in the reflection of the mirror will be her naked mother in the background, I seen one. Someone used their laptop computer.
Should be on naked with her kid in the back.
This girl used her laptop computer, her laptop camera, and she was wearing glasses. She takes a photo, oh my god, I'm so cool looking. And in the reflection of her glasses, she's on Amazon shopping for dildos.
What the?
That to me was epic. I'm like, oh my god. Can you just imagine? You see your schoolmate, you're like, oh my god, Cassandra's so fucking cool.
Oh my god.
Why is she buying the 19-inch one? A Romanian woman claims she received a selfie from her dead grandmother in hell.
Really?
Is this possible?
Yes.
You believe this is possible?
Yes.
How does a dead elderly woman, for one, she couldn't use a cell phone here, I'm sure.
But when you go to hell, you don't know what the hell you're getting.
She said, when I switched on my phone, I was horrified to see my dead grandmother's face. She had what? No, you look like the dead grandmother. She had
Thank you.
what looked like a snake around her neck. And this was the stupidest part, I thought. The whole image looked as if it had been taken through a hole, like the hole ripped between our dimensions. Almost as big as the one ripped in your anus.
But did you actually see the reason why her priest said that was happening to her?
Bar?
Because there's more to that story.
Right.
He said that it's because they have a custom there.
Yep.
That they supposedly food at the cemetery every week.
Yep.
For so long, and she hasn't done it for years. And then he gave her a list of stuff to leave. Like if he's putting a request for like every week's meal for them. Like we're gonna take some donuts and we're gonna need some cookies. Because the tradition apparently is that they take this food and then they donate it to poor people and then they eat it.
Yeah.
And now he put in a whole restaurant menu worth of requests to get her absolved of this sin.
Yeah, meanwhile, she leaves the cemetery. They're going to pick that shit up.
Oh, hell
Can you
yeah.
get me some Fruit Loops, please?
Can you believe it? He brought us those walnut croissants. They're awesome.
Do you know how much those Milano cookies cost, bitch? They left them just for us.
Got the caviar, dude.
So, do you believe in an afterlife?
Yeah, has to be.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Afterlife has to be afterlife. This just can't be it. I mean, what? You pull the plug, black light? Even if it's just a black light, you're still experiencing the fucking black light.
Sure, there should be an afterlife.
Okay, do you think there's a consciousness after you leave your body?
Yeah, something's got to be there.
You think so, really?
It's got to be something.
I'm surprised to hear this from you, Mad Pappi.
Don't be surprised.
It's like, you know how hard it is to take a decent selfie? The grandma probably took like 15 before she picked the one she wanted to send. Like, if the fucking snake's not in the photo, it's not even worth sending.
I mean, like, God, all these flames are interrupting my selfie. Because it came from hell.
That's a hell of a lens flare.
Literally.
It's like a J.J. Abrams movie in her selfie.
Like, wow. It's like Twin Peaks kind of shit.
This looks worse than fucking Star Trek 2.
No, we're better than that.
I just like that she's like, it's shot through a hole in the space-time continuum. Like, what the fuck?
Really? Wouldn't that mean that grandma's in another time, not hell?
And who's the asshole fortune teller that she went to? It was like, your grandma's being punished in hell because you don't bring her food to her grave. That's fucking bullshit.
Though, Romanian gypsies, but have you seen some of them gypsies? They're pretty hot.
Yeah, they don't bathe, but they're hot.
I don't give a They can dance, too.
You seen a French armrit?
Yeah, no.
Times that by 6.
Ow, I don't, yeah. But there's a cure for that. There's a cure for that. Let's go the razor and some soap. I mean, really, you can hotten that up.
I do not want to picture you hotting that up.
Hey.
Just before I left the house today, I found out that James Garner died. You're old.
Oh,
you probably
That's a bummer.
Wow, I didn't know that.
James Garner, Rockford Files.
Well, I've been busy all day.
Rockford Files, Space Cowboys,
That
and
was a hell of a guy.
Space Cowboys was awesome.
apparently, you girls know him from The Notebook now.
Yeah, we do.
Apparently, he had a big hit in The Notebook.
He was awesome.
I didn't watch that movie. I have a penis. So
I got so much of a penis, I didn't even know that movie was made.
He died at 86 of natural causes, so it's a pretty good run, I guess.
Mouthy Broadcast is a fine new podcast by some of the most well-respected ladies in Southampton Roads, Virginia. The women of Broadcast discuss all manners of topics important to modern society, such as literature.
Totally missed the Harry Potter thing, man. I could have had Professor Gangbang action. I mean, there could have been, look at me, Sirius Black and Gilderoy Lockhart and
Gangbang Magic 101.
Mischief managed.
Personal hygiene. I'm trying to talk about shaving my goddamn vagina, okay? Respect for their fellow humans.
I love retarded people.
And menstruation.
Multiple tampon strings hanging out of your veg.
You can find these ladies at Mouthy Broadcast on Google+, Twitter, Facebook, iTunes, and Stitcher. Look it up, bitches.
We got a few new guests up to the mic. Would you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Ricky's friend.
Friends with the lady of the day. We've been trying to raise some money. We've been doing our best to raise some money for Ricky Daypraise. Am I saying it right? Because can't. So, anybody, there's still time. They gave the address earlier in the show for donations. Just because the benefit's over does not mean that you can stop giving. 5058 Vale Street. Allendale, Michigan. 49401. Keep the money coming. There's so many expenses when it comes to stuff like this. Medical bills are not cheap. Anybody who's ever been to the hospital can tell you that shit right now. So make sure you keep the money coming for this wonderful young lady.
Everything coming. Keep coming.
Like we said earlier, $4 counts. We have some musical guests who may want to entertain a little bit. Is this true?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah? What kind of experience do you guys have in the musical industry? Anything exciting?
I've been going to Blue Lake Fine Arts Camp for a couple of years.
Very
with
cool.
Choir, so.
They're doing. They've done some very cool stuff out there. I went out there for a field trip when I was, I don't know, 5th grade probably.
What, you are 2 feet tall?
I came out of the womb 6 foot. Are you kidding me?
Ow.
My mom is twins now. That's that's how wrecked she is. So what kind of instrument do you play?
I just started learning how to play the guitar, the acoustic guitar, this summer. So.
What made you want to learn that?
I've just had one for a couple of years that my older sister gave me. It's a hand-me-down, so it's like I
Nice.
figured I should learn how to play it instead of having it just sit in my
Did she
closet.
upgrade or she just gave up? Like, I can't do this.
Both.
Both? So what's your favorite kind of music to play?
My favorite kind of music to play and sing is probably country.
Really?
Yeah.
Go country! Yeah!
Country fans in the room.
And I'm
Do-
Asian. No.
I know, an Asian country fan. Wow.
Polish.
No, you're not.
Injected.
Can I get a vomit bucket over here, please? What's your favorite Ricky story? There's got to be that one story. Maybe you don't want the parents in the room for that one, huh?
No secret. You got best friend.
See. Which one should I tell?
Dum dum dum. Turn the lights.
Da 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 da.
Well, probably my favorite one is she came with my family up to Traverse City with us for a week last year, and it's not really that funny of a story. It's just we would spend a lot of time out on a paddle boat. We would take it around a little island that was in the middle of the lake that we were staying
Hard to
on.
escape somebody on a paddle boat. You're gonna get to know them very well.
Well, that or you could just push them off, but I never did that.
Cruelty.
Yeah, she would push them off. But, you know, that would probably be my favorite Ricky story.
Ricky used to pee on me when she was little.
I pee on you now and you pay me for it. Like, what the hell? Now she pays $20 a pop for that shit. Our other musician wandered away, but should we set it up? You want to go ahead and do your song?
Sure.
I'm all alone. I'm so lost without you. So you around. And maybe so long. I love foreigner. No.
I told you are foreigner.
The sky looks ticked, the rain talks back, my bones are shaking in my skin, and you, my love, are gone. The room feels wrong, the bed won't fit, I cannot seem to operate when you, my love, are gone. So glide away on soapy heels and promise not to promise anymore. And if you come around again, then I will take the chain from off the door. I'll never say I'll never love, but I don't say a lot of things when you, my love, are gone. So glide away on soapy heels and promise not to promise anymore. And if you come around again, then I will take the chain from off the door.
That was awesome, Lexi. Thank you.
No? You can do acapella for us?
Yes,
All
I
right. What's your name, man?
My name is Rick.
Rick, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
All right.
Hello, everybody. My name is Eric Coleman. They call me Rick. I'm the daughter of the lady of the hour today. My daughter's name is Ricky Day Pray. I'm here to support her and hopefully help raise some funds for her medical expenses. It's a pretty hard thing for me to do right now, but I'm going to try my best. I'm going to sing and dedicate this song called Ask, Seek, and Knock. This is a song that I wrote myself back in 2001. Lord, as I ask for your forgiveness for the things I should not do, I am seeking heavenly blessings that can only come from you. Lord, I know there's power in your name and that you died for me. For it's you we all should get to know, and this is why I sing. Ask, and you shall have. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and the door shall be opened unto you. Ask, and you shall have. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and the door shall be opened unto you. Now if a son should ask his father for a loaf of bread, would a father whom is caring give him a stone instead? Now it came to pass while he did pray in a certain place, one of his disciples said to him, Lord, teach us how to pray. If you then being evil know how to give good gifts, how much more will your heavenly Father give of his Holy Spirit? Oh, ask, and you shall have. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and the door shall be opened unto you. Ask, and you shall have. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and the door shall be opened unto you. I love the Lord with all my heart. He's been so good to me. When I think of how he died for us on the cross of Calvary, he's in heaven with the Father, or up in that heavenly place. And I know a sinner like myself should never see his face. Oh, but I just ask, and I shall have. I seek, and I shall find. I knock, and the door is opened unto me. Ask, and you shall have. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and the door shall be opened unto you. Thank you.
Thanks, dude, man.
Okay, on Ricky's third birthday, it's right after Christmas. Her birthday is January 3rd. And my Christmas tree was still
Get that
up.
about an inch to your...
To my what?
To your lips, girl.
Oh.
Inch it up there.
My lips are pretty big. I think they're close enough. On her third birthday, the Christmas tree was still up, and she came and woke me up. She says, Mama, get up. My birthday's here. My birthday's here. And I knew what she was thinking. I knew she was thinking there was going to be presents under that tree. So we go out into the living room, and she throws her hands up in the air, and she says, hey, where's my birthday? I said, this is it, kid. Check in the pull-ups and the sippy cups. She goes, what? I don't want to be 3. She did not want to come up off that sippy cup or pull-ups. Anyway, it was really cute. I have other stories, but she'll be mad at me if I tell those.
That's fine.
So. No, it ain't
That's
fine.
That's what her day's about, making her pissed, right?
I thought that one was kind of cute.
It is cute.
There's another time she made me smell her finger.
I do that on a daily basis. I walked in today and said, Bob, smell my finger. And he's like, what the hell?
I'm going to tell it. So it's Saturday morning. We're laying on the couch. We just got up. We're laying on the couch watching cartoons. She's hit one end. I'm at the other end. And my foot hit her little pull-up. And it was soaking wet. I go, Ricky, go take that off and stop. And she said, okay, Mama. She goes in. She comes back out. I go, you going to put some panties on? She said, no, I'm good. I said, all right, whatever. She had her little nightgown. So we're laying there, one at each end of the couch. A few minutes later, she sits up. She goes, Mama, smell my finger. So I, like a dummy, I smell her little pinky, and it smelled like butt. I go, Ricky!
Good job, Ricky.
And she was just laughing her butt off. She thought it was the funniest thing in the world. Anyway, that one was cute, too. I like that one.
If she asked you today to smell your finger, would you?
No, absolutely not. And she better not be playing in her butt anymore. I don't think she does. But anyway, there's a couple cute stories for Ricky.
Nice.
Please help us with your donations. It's truly appreciated. If anybody deserves it, it's Ricky Aaliyah Rose. So there you go.
No, and
Oh, Ricky!
And nobody at 16 should be facing the kind of trouble you're facing right now. So, I mean, that's just... First of all, a round of applause for you just for being so strong through it all, because you're sitting here...
Strongest girl I know.
You're sitting here with a big old smile on your face, so clearly you're doing something right. So
Yeah, I want to say thank you too, Jay. Thanks a lot.
You're very welcome.
Really
And you want to talk some
appreciate
more or what?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, he's like, I'm out. He's like, I did my song. I'm out of this motherfucker. What's the worst part about growing up with your father? I want to hear the absolute truth in this one.
No boy. No stay the night at nobody.
Look at your son's like, give me that microphone. I got some shit to say.
No boy.
That when he asks a question, he insists on you doing it anyways. There's
Like
no
earlier?
yes or no to it.
When he was like, you want to be on the show? You're going to be on the show. And you're like, whoa, I don't want to be on the goddamn show.
Like, okay, I'm going to be on the show, I guess.
Was he a good father?
Yes, I love my dad.
Aw, look at that. There's a round of applause. I hate your father. He's a piece of shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to bring you into the real world, but no. What's his stance on dating for you? How old are you now?
He has high standards. I'm 15.
You're 15, so at what age does he think you should be dating?
When I'm out of the house.
25.
Well, the last kid didn't get out of the house until like 20-something, so.
Too old.
You gotta be 30.
That's what my dad says.
Really?
I give her till 25.
25.
I've already broken that rule, but whatever.
What was your dad's rules on dating?
I had to be 30.
Wow.
He was always kidding, but...
He's like, no, legitimately, you got to be 30.
Well, no, my first boyfriend, he decided to scare off with a shotgun.
How old are you?
What the hell?
16? You are not out of the house till 33.
Oh, my God. Is he like, find a Thailander?
No.
Does he have any, is he racist that we don't know it yet? He's like, don't bring home any black boys.
No.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I wasn't sure. You never know. You never know. She's like, I'm done.
I don't know what else.
Give us a new topic.
What? I know, right? I'm just going to keep hounding it until
On
she
the
ends
bright
up...
side, Mary is bringing rice, guys.
What's it like dating as a young woman these days? Are men more forward or less forward than what you've
really
heard?
depends on the person, honestly.
It's not like how it was back then with like our parents now, where like you were like actually dating once you started talking to somebody. It's different in this generation. Like,
You get to
there's
play the
all
field a little
different
bit.
types of
Yeah.
relationships.
You get to talk to a few people before you're like, I'm exclusive with you.
Like back then, it was like the person you were dating, that's the person I'm marrying. Nowadays, it's like different relationships, and then now it's like little girls getting pregnant at a very young age, and like it's bad.
Do you encounter gentlemen? Is what I kind of wonder. Because you hear about the 50s, and times like that when it was like, I'm going to open every door for you and I'm going to pay every tab. Is that still there? Are there still gentlemen?
I think there's still some out there, but not a lot of like girls our age, you know, acknowledge that, you know, like they like that bad boy type, and they don't realize it.
Bad
Like they
boys are
push
still
that
overrated.
gentleman guy away, you know.
I'm picky or choosy when I pick which women I'm going to be the gentleman to, because like you say,
Yeah.
some are all about like I want the bad boy.
Yeah, because some
But-
gentlemen, it's like gentleman is kind of synonymous with the nice guy.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, nice guy finishes last.
Yeah. And I have, like, if I hold the door for a woman, I've had women be like, what are you doing?
What?
And I'm like, I'm sorry? Why? I can open my own door. It's like, all right, bitch, listen up.
All right.
This is what I'm supposed to do. This is what I've learned over the years, that I'm supposed to open the door for you. Like, I've even done, like, get out of the car, walk around, open the door for you.
See, I have a guy friend who does that all the time.
And is that, do you like that, or does that annoy you?
I think it's kind of cute, honestly.
And Austin, you're saying that you do this for women. You've been on a couple dates where
For
you're
a
like,
girl
I'm
who
gonna be-
deserves it.
Are you girls who deserve this?
Yes, I deserve that.
So are you not the girls like
I
pushing these
expect
like get
respect.
these nerds away from me, holding the door for me?
Excuse
Like,
me,
oh,
I am a nerd.
you're a nerd?
Yes.
Oh my god, you're not like a Doctor Who nerd or something, are you? Oh my god, I pegged it. She's like, I'm a nerd. I could just see her eyes like, I'm Doctor Who fan. I'm a Doctor Who. You don't even know who Doctor Who is. Look, I know it.
You know who you're
I'm
talking
getting a
about.
TARDIS for my room.
What do you mean you're getting it? You're not building a TARDIS for one,
No.
because that's not true.
Another hour show?
There's no way you're building a TARDIS.
No, actually, it's
So you-
kind of like a shelving unit, kind of like a wardrobe type thing. It's about waist high ish,
Oh, okay.
and it's a TARDIS. It's a blue police box.
And I also saw her face when I said Doctor Who. She's like, who? Doctor Who the fuck?
Like Doctor Who, exactly.
What do you watch? What's your favorite?
Pretty Little Liars, Teen Wolf, The Fosters.
See, and that's the exact
I
opposite.
love it.
You two would be the
ABC
perfect guests
Family,
together
MTV. I love it.
You're definitely cut from two different cloths here. This is good.
I cried when Allison died from Teen Wolf. I felt like
Okay.
See, I'm not gonna judge you for that because I cry when characters die.
I wonder, do you even know where Teen Wolf came from?
I don't.
Do you know why it's a show like? What? Isn't this the Michael J. Fox movie from like the 80s? MTV buys up these properties and they're like, all right, so they knew Teen Wolf as Michael J. Fox, but now we're gonna make it hip and sexy and stylish. And you got.
I hate stuff like that.
So what do you find fascinating about it?
The actors.
If you named them, would somebody 27 like me know who they are?
Well, I don't really know any of the.
Are they all
like,
pin-up? They
I
all
don't
pin-up
know
boys and girls?
At the top of my head, but
She's like hottie number 1, hottie number 2, and the hairy hottie Teen Wolf guy.
well, a lot of the movies and stuff that they do today, they're all old anyways. You know, like it's happened before.
Everything's
You
a
know,
remake,
everything
yeah.
is a remake.
Oh yeah, I loved Boy Meets World. I don't want to see Girl Meets World just because it's gonna be so stupid.
Personally, I think if they were going to make a new Boy Meets World, they probably should have made it an adult show, because the only people who care about was the people who are adults now. Like, they don't want-
Actually, my little sisters and I watch it every morning.
Oh my god! Well, reruns. I guess you discover it in reruns probably.
Yeah.
But it seems like someone like me, I didn't like the show when I was young. But if I did,
What do you mean, if you're young?
only compared to you, Crypt
so
Keeper.
loud.
These kids are like, who the fuck's a Crypt Keeper?
Well, that would be you.
I did. What was I saying?
Gotcha.
Something about not liking the show when it was.
Oh, so I didn't like Boy Meets World when I was a kid. But if I did, I would not go now and watch a new kids show of it. I would want to see them on, a primetime network, ABC or something, where they can make the PG-13 jokes. I don't want to go watch Disney Channel again. Isn't that what it's on?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Doctor Who 6-incher?
But what the
Is that
fuck
right?
did he just say?
Doctor Who 6-incher? That's the last name?
He said
It
6
is.
Can you translate your father for me?
Is that Doctor Who 6-incher?
That didn't hold on, no,
No translation. You'll either understand or you don't.
Yeah.
Along with your donations, we need you to send along a Rosetta Stone so I can understand what the fuck this guy's talking about. You want to tell us about your coming to America on the mic?
Ooh, let's go. You got some funny stories.
On the spotlight, Father.
Dad, talk about some stories about you and Uncle Lonnie. I'm good. I'm good.
Hey, I want to hear your ghost story. It's the best one I've ever heard.
Oh yeah, tell him the ghost story.
Yes.
Come on now, guy.
He's got the best shit. Don't ruin it. You got the best ghost story I've ever heard in my entire life.
Test.
Yo, testing's done. We've been doing this for a bit, sir.
Are you recording?
No, I'm not. I'm
You're
just
not.
looking at you lovingly.
Okay, just practice.
With this mic.
So we practiced, right?
Yes. Yes, I am. Tell me your ghost story. How did this whole thing start? Tell me real sexy like.
Who you gotta call? Ghostbuster.
When there's something strange
In the neighborhood.
in your nether regions.
Well,
where were you living? Was it?
It was Diamond 70 Diamond.
So you were already in Grand Rapids then?
Yes.
Okay. Was this the first place you came to when you came to America?
No, I was 118 Merce Street.
No, I mean Grand Rapids though.
Yes.
You came right to Grand Rapids.
Right.
So you were living in an apartment. You said you had a roommate.
Yes.
So what happened the night of your ghost encounter?
It's so quick and fast.
I bet it was. Children, cover your ears.
Make me.
Okay.
I didn't know I can't describe this picture, but I was lying down on my bed.
Yeah, you were.
Like normal.
Yeah, you were.
Get out of work, tired.
Tired as hell. Yeah, you were.
Didn't even drink or nothing.
Yeah, you were drunk as fuck. Yeah.
Finally closed my eye and wake up.
And?
There's some lady who's on top of me.
Now, what'd this woman look like?
I don't know if she was ghost or she was an Indian.
She was an Indian?
Yes.
Like a dot or a feather Indian?
It's Indian. Indian, you know, like
Native American Indian.
Yes.
And she was on top of you.
Yes.
What
long hair, slim, skinny.
What was she? Was she good looking?
I don't have it.
Did you find her attractive?
No, I kind of scary a little bit.
You found her scary. What was she doing to you on top of you when you woke up?
She was humping me.
Why? Why do you suppose this woman would hump you?
I don't know. Maybe.
Could you see through her? Or was it like the landlord, like, I'm taking my rent, motherfucker?
No, because I would live with my Uncle Bob. He's my landlord.
Are you sure it wasn't Bob in a wig?
No, it's not. No, because he too. Well, back then Bob was kind of skinny too, so it couldn't be him. But
he might have had a good tan. You're like, he's Native American.
I didn't drink or nothing, and it's kind of weird. But
so did you finish?
Yes, I do. It's kind of she making me.
What could you move? Could you have stopped it if you wanted to?
I cannot move at all. She just choking me. I mean, like
she was choking you too.
I did.
So
she will rape me. I got raped by a ghost. The ghost was raping me.
After it was over, what happened?
Well, I did.
Yeah, but what happened to the ghost woman on top of you?
And I went down there, and Uncle Bob would sit down watching TV. And
so did she just disappear then, or what?
She just disappeared. I pushed her off. Said, "Get off me! I'm done."
All of a sudden, you could move again, and you just pushed her off, and then she disappeared.
Yep.
Oh my!
What do you think? Imagination?
That's so hot. I don't know.
And then I described...
This recording's going in my personal collection.
No, but I describe the face and all that. They say,
Kathy, shut up. We're talking about ghost fucking. Do you think you had Uncle Bob's sloppy ghost seconds?
she was raping me. I know the ghost rape.
That was me.
She raping me.
What?
She was forcing me.
To this day, you believe that you were raped by this ghost woman?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of this happening to anybody else?
I have no idea, but I kind of too embarrassed.
You hear like the succubus stories and the incubus, you know.
It's kind of too embarrassed to tell people because you came.
Well, you picked a good time to tell everybody again with a microphone.
I
in
know
front of your
because
face.
I got a cup of beer in my mouth and I started talking.
I hope they're in your mouth. He's like, I got a couple beers in my ass. Whoa, you're drinking them wrong.
But yeah, this is true.
You're not
story.
doing it right, bro.
It is true, but and I told my wife everything, and I have confession.
She's like, I need to know all of your priors.
I got
She's
raped
like,
by
it was
the
a ghost.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's Italian all of a sudden. It was a ghost. I had a sex.
And then she didn't believe me. First of all, we were girlfriend and boyfriend. She didn't believe me, and I described a picture.
Oh, so you were dating when this happened?
Yes, it did.
Did you feel like he cheated on you a little bit? No. Well, that's good. She's understanding at least.
And then I told her about what she looked like, and they said, yeah, she used to live. Right. Yeah, everybody think it was wet dream, but I say, no, it's not a wet dream. I get laid all the time.
He's like, I'm still paying the ghost baby child support.
But
are you still paying child support for that ghost baby?
Well, I don't
He's
know.
like, Casper's my son.
I hope she's not pregnant, and so I don't know. She might come haunt me. Pay child support.
Here would be a good indicator when you had to cover your ears. When you cleaned up, was it on you or was it like? Because yeah, exactly. Like, was it like she got up and like it dripped on the way to the bathroom, or was it just you?
I just pushed her off my body. It's just like a get off me. I'm done.
That's.
No, I didn't say it.
Even in the afterlife, he's an asshole.
I didn't say I'm done.
Selfish asshole.
No, I didn't say I'm done, but she just still keep going. She just still want to keep going until, I say, get off me, So I push it out. I wake up. I think maybe just a wet dream, but I don't know her name. I was about 24-year-old. Got raped by the goat. 23 and a half.
Hey, she made out like a bandit.
Yeah.
He's in there doing like voodoo rituals and shit. Like, I hope she doesn't come back tonight. This would be horrible.
This is a long story, and I want to tell that. That's embarrassing.
And the last one wasn't.
Well, you want to hear that? I'll tell you.
Tell me, Big Dad. I told you gotta tell me real slow. And when it's all over, you say, "Ooh, what a lovely tea party."
Well, back then, I'd say about 30 years ago. Maybe 25. Once upon a time, me and my buddy Lonnie Mitchell.
Lonnie Mitchell?
Yes.
I'm sure he's going to be glad you named him. Not that I'll ever find this. Shout out Lonnie Mitchell. What?
Lonnie Mitchell, I love you, man. You my best man. So, but yeah, we were doing. We have some problem with the girl, so we walked down from Cherry Street down to downtown. Oh, that's so exciting. We walked down. There's some.
No, you gotta tell him when Uncle Lonnie heard his book.
It was a girl. Oh yeah, we walked down.
Good thing he's here.
He's got all the stories.
Okay, we walked down from Cherry Street all the way down past St. Mary on a hill, and he would see the yellow cab was on there. What do you call it? Like a.
It was like a yellow pole, but it was.
Yeah, it was yellow pole with a plastic, but he made a mistake. It was a cement was on it, so he kicked it.
Broke his foot.
Yep, he kicked it. He saw it was plastic. He was mad, so he kicked it. It was cement.
Even so, you probably should be kicking the plastic post anyway.
Yep. and what's and what is cement on it? So he take his shoe out. We walk to the bar. before we get to the bar, and there's a girl over say, go, hey, you want a date? I say, yeah, what's up, girl? And
She
Lonnie
said, oh,
say-
never mind.
And she like, yeah, you want a date? And Lonnie said, I say, Lonnie say, get the fuck out, my friend. We going to the bar. And she like, fuck you, white boy. And yep, that's what she say. Fuck you, white boy. And she say, you better leave my friend alone. We going to the bar. I say, come down, Lonnie. Let me talk to her. Say, how much? A horny ass Asian. So he's like,
what's changed?
and Lonnie said, fuck that. Get the fuck out, bitch. Leave my friend alone. We go in the bar. So she get mad, so mad. She said, woohoo! That's her pimp. Running down the street. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh!
I'm actually impressed they can count that high. To be honest with you.
Wait a minute. I said, calm down. He with me. Calm down. I will pay. No, he said, I want to talk to that white boy. You know what I'm talking about, right?
At that point, I'd be like, all right, I'm good. You go beat his ass. I'm going to go get some.
And another one, they tried to push us to the corner. He would go to the corner. He would gotta get killed and beat the crap out. And you know what happened?
What?
The tennis shoe he holding up.
What?
The tennis shoe when he kicked the post.
Yeah.
It was Nike too. He said, "Hey, look, lift it up, bam, 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 bam."
Throw the shoe up to distract
Yep.
and then he'd be all they at.
Yeah.
No, he just walked.
Tell me about it. They don't want nothing to do with me.
Most of the fights he was about to get into,
Yeah.
Uncle Lonnie, he fought.
Yeah, he go bam, 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 and you know what happened? It's back then they have a guardian angel. They have
the guardian angel put out too?
No, the guardian angel run through and say, "What's going on?" So that's why all those people back up. It's just like a security,
Right.
but they call it, back then they call guardian angel. Yeah, so they do. They set my life and my friend right. Then they say, "Well, can we call the cop? You heard?" They say, "Fuck you, leave me alone." I say, we going to the bar. We still didn't even get a fucking beer yet. Damn, I'm thirsty. That's in the story.
You a fucked
I
up
don't
son of a
know.
bitch.
I don't know. Yeah.
We're out of here. Make sure you send your donations though, because like I said, any little bit helps. They got a lot of medical bills to cover. Make sure you head over to CouchPotatoNation.com and MusingsOfAGeek.com, our other home away from homes. Check out all their awesome shows. And find us on Stitcher, iTunes, jbidwell.com, Facebook.com/peonpods, tweet at BidwellFog, or email BidwellFog@yahoo.com. At jbidwell.com, you'll find all kinds of great ways to take part in the program, as well as our brand new store where you can buy Kathy a thong.
Whoa.
But in order for her to wear it, you got to pull that stick out of her ass first.
Holy crap.
God, that was bad.
Huge thanks to Dark Angels and Pretty Freaks podcast for the constant love and feedback. We're going to do a crossover show, I think, so that would be fun. I'm going to talk him into it whether they like it or not. Do a little half and half, a little Arnold Palmer of a podcast.
All right.
And stick around after our closing music to hear Gramps fall victim to the always wonderful 2 Girls, 1 Cup. Because who doesn't love? Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Go fuck something.
I see it circling. What's going to come out at me? All right, get the... One guy, 15 feet. What the hell is this? Why is it? She's like 12. Oh! Oh! No, that's not your girl. That's not. No! Hey, I'm not watching it. Get it off of me. All right, that's enough. Turn it off. Grandpa no like. Grandpa no like. Turn it off. Make it go away. All right, I'm not watching it. I'm not gonna look at it. That was alright when it was fucking tip when I thought, what the hell is it 12? Oh! No, man, get it off.
There you go, buddy. Did you like that movie?
Yeah, that was cute. Is that the 2 girls in 1 cupper thing? I'm thinking, why was that 12-year-old sucking on that woman's tits? And I was like, whoa! It kind of cuts out real quick to the whatever. How the hell can you shoot shit out your ass that fast? I guess I've never looked at it from that angle. It was like, oh, that's just, no, that's not healthy.
You are now leading the world of Musings of a Geek podcast network. Stay geeky, my friends.